Last week, someone asked me what sounded like a simple question. Who can cancel a sprint in Agile project management? I unfortunately answered too quickly, no one. I later stood corrected. After all, in Scrum, the product owner can cancel a sprint if the sprint goal becomes obsolete. Still, the question stayed with me, probably because I kept trying to find an example of a canceled project in my last 20 years and never could find one. A more useful question would be, who has the authority and courage to stop work that should no longer continue? The initial question mixed concepts. First, a sprint specifically belongs to Scrum. Agile, meanwhile, is broader. It's a set of values, principles, frameworks, and practices. While project management is about scope, budget, timing, risk, and delivery. Distinctions matter. When concepts get mixed up, people often memorize the expected answer instead of understanding the system behind it. In real life, that rarely solves operational problems. So the technical answer was too small. Inside Scrum, the answer is simple. The product owner can cancel the sprint. That should happen, rarely, usually only when the sprint goal becomes obsolete. Possible triggers are a major business context switch, like an acquisition, or an external event that makes the sprint goal irrelevant, like a canceled go-live. Is it useful to know? Maybe. Sufficient for real-life projects? No. Most organizations are not struggling with canceled sprints. They're struggling with work that should never have started, projects that should have ended earlier, and initiatives that continue to burn budgets and time for no good reason. Because in real life, the problem is that no one is allowed to stop the machine. The better question would be, do you have someone in charge of stopping the delivery of a project? Picture it in your own work environment. Your organization probably has a go-no-go checklist, but no decision gates. An approval process, but no exit strategy. Super tight deadlines, but no structured review of whether delivery still makes sense. Weirdly, once work starts, stopping it or changing it becomes strangely difficult and sometimes taboo. But why do organizations keep going? Well, work continues for many reasons. Contract pressure, sunk cost fallacies, and unclear role and responsibilities. You can often see it in meetings. The team's tired, the client seems unsatisfied, but the project continues because stopping it would require a hard decision no one owns. What a healthier organization looks like. Value-driven companies don't simply optimize for delivery speed or control quality. They create the conditions to stop work before it drains trust, money, and energy. That means answering 3 practical questions. What signals tell us the work should stop? Who has the authority to make that call? And how do we exit without damaging the client relationship, the team, or the business? Agile should help us adapt, and project management should help us protect value. So tomorrow when you get to work, ask around to see if you get an answer to who can stop work that no longer makes sense. If no one can give you a clear response, I invite you to dig deeper. In summary, stop starting, start finishing, and give people a clear way to cancel what should not continue. Subscribe for more practical ways to build healthier, more effective work systems. See you in the next video.